Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Shaylin and I'm so excited to have you, and I'm even more excited about today's topic, which is going to be love list. This idea just came to me earlier this morning and I was like, oh my god, everybody needs to know about the love list. It's a super simple concept and I just feel like it's so thorough. So thorough in calling in the person, the friend, just relationships into your life. It gets you really clear and you'll see. So let's hop right in. So, what is a love list? A love list is basically when you write your ideal partner as if, there were no downsides. You weren't bad for doing this. You weren't selfish for wanting this. You weren't doing the most for wanting this. You just write that down. Like, you just let your heart out. You don't judge yourself. You don't think about what you didn't have in the past, what you did have. Now is a good time to also go back and think about any lessons that you've learned in prior relationships. What did you really like about a person? What are things that you didn't? So really, we're just going to focus on the things that you do want. We don't want to be at the complaint counter. We want to be at the desire counter, because you can't have both at the same time. So if your last partner was stingy, then maybe say, I want a generous man. So yes, you write a composite list of all that you want in your partner. And this can be as long as you want it, as long as the ideas are flowing, as long as the desires are flowing. You keep writing on that paper. Sometimes when I've done these, I've had like a whole paper filled, and then sometimes I'm just like very clear. And yeah, so just do that. And then what's so special about this is that you've gotten really clear on what you want. You now have these desires and you can look through and get really acclimated with this. And then get this, y'all. You are going to look at that list and you are going to become the reciprocal. What do I mean by becoming the reciprocal? This means that, say, it's easy to imagine this when you're like want a romantic relationship. Say, like, if you want someone who's more in his masculine, it's like, am I able to balance the masculine and feminine energies with myself? Am I able to create that balance? Do I know how and when to use that? And what's my unique signature and flavor? If you want someone who is generous and a giver, are you a receiver? How do you react whenever you receive gifts? Are you able to even receive a compliment, or do you instantly, rush to compliment the other person? All these things you want to consider, and you want to then write down what would be the reciprocal of this person. If you want someone who's financially literate, wouldn't it make sense for you to be financially literate as well? So it's really helpful to think of this as the reciprocal, because the masculine and feminine energies are reciprocal. But you can also do this, say, with like your dream pet. Say I was writing a love list for my cat and I wanted her to be very trainable. Then the reciprocal of that would be, am I patient? Am I dedicated to training her to do things that I want? Am I a responsible pet owner? In this way, not only are you clear on what you want, who you want, so as you're dating, rotational dating, you can, look at this list and, be like, does this person meet my list? And with it written out very clearly in front of you, you're not blinded by things that would sweep you up in the moment. And these desires can even later be broken down into, like, what are my non-negotiables? And then what are things that would be nice to have? You can either break it up like that, and it'll really help you get clear on, what they have to have in the beginning and what you're willing to work on. I found that's also very helpful. And yeah, and I really love just the concept and the idea around this of becoming the reciprocal, because once you've gotten really clear, now you are focused inward. You are focused on improving yourself. You are focused on not only having these desires, but becoming these desires, becoming the invitation for these desires to come to you, because now it's a match. So that's the whole idea of loveless. And yeah, I just really wanted to share that with you today, because it's just so foundational. Whether you're starting a relationship or whether you're in a relationship now, you can do a love list at any time. It, as you know, it all starts within here, and where you feel you are deserving, and the outside reality kind of rearranges to meet that. So I've heard of this working with existing partners, new partners, friendships. I'm gonna try this in calling in my ideal pet. I've had success with this also in my romantic lit relationships. And yeah, I'm glad that you now have this information. Watch the video twice if you have to, but definitely try it out. First of all, it's very freeing, and then it gives you a roadmap. So yeah, I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.